to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
And stolen by Booker. Ayton against Conley. A shot by Paul. Nobody around.
Chris Paul
Sinks the triple.
3 points.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Booker, and there's the drive. Ayton finds Paul. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside Bogdanovich. Conley surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here is O'Neal. Into the lane. The dish to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The tray. O'Neal misses. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And here are the Suns now. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Paul kicks to Bridges. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the
Booker
first.
against Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Pass to Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. The pass to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Mitchell outside. He takes it in. Count that one. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Paul. He has 5. Booker, right side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Mitchell against Booker. From 12 feet out. Gobert misses the lane.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. In transition, here come the Jazz. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bridges kicks to Paul. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Your chance dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up is ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz trail by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. Passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one out. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I've played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Now, here's Bridges. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Unloads from 9. No good from Booker.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Has to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. The drive by Mitchell. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Paul looking around. Outside Crowder. Takes it inside. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell finds Gobert, and he lays it straight in. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Ayton has to Paul. Trying to get something going. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. He can't hit that time.
First half. 2 minutes.
Here's Crowder over O'Neal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out. And you see the value he provides for this team.
Good on both. Jazz trail by 6. 1:49 left in the first half. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul. He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Payne. Now the pass to Shamet. Stolen by Mitchell. To the inside. Conley dishes to Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And counting, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. Payne passes to Nader. No good from outside. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. They trail by 1. Back to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
15 seconds left to play here in the half. Payne looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Shamet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
Stolen by Mitchell. They're running. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
And Utah making a change here. Gay's checked in. Gay sets the pick for Conley. Kicks to Gobert. Over to the left wing. Jazz passing it around. Gay sets the pick for Mitchell. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns lead by 4. Booker with it. Now defended by Mitchell. From the baseline. Ayton finds Crowder. Oh, Ayton in position.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Passes it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Now, here is O'Neal. Now, Gay. Defended by Crowder. Conley into the lane. Oh, went in there and trying to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
For Utah, they have again missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
Now, here's Paul. 8 points for him. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by Mitchell. Bridges with some nice defense. The Suns leading. Paul with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Paul kicks to Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Makes it, and it continues to shoot well from the line. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with the completely new move on the floor. Oni passes to Gay and finished off by Gay.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
Pass to Nader. Pass to Shannon. Shoots it. The shot will not fall. And it's Utah the other way. Some dishes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Gay outside. Here's Oni. Guarded by McGee for the lead. There's the pass to Oni. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Nader. Off target from three-point range. Utah trailing here. On the wing, Ingles. Clarkson on the wing. Whiteside sets the pick for Ingles. Clock at 4. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Ingles. Whiteside's got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz. Payne with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
1:09 left to play in the third. Shamet with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Clarkson. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Payne. Drives to the hoop. A fadeaway. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Oni. McGee with the block. They retain possession. It's still anybody's game as they've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead by 1. And
All right, Brooklyn's coming onto the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call coordination.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up the forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. It's 8-10 at the 5 down low. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 1. Gabe passes to Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit and stolen by Ayton. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Mitchell off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Mitchell outside. Out to the wing. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley the pass to Gay. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. Bridges with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Joe Ingles is checked in for the Jazz.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. It means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Bridges inside. O'Neal's there. Bridges dishes to Ayton. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. The Jazz shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 1.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Bridges misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges right side. Shot from 12. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Mitchell passes to Conley. Driving inside. And the layup is good. Conley's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Bridges passes to Paul. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Pocket 6. Fires the 3.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches a 3. Bridges for 3. On the wing, Booker. Outside, Crowder. Back to Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
You love the pressure he's putting on them almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Booker against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Conley with a wide open look. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Back to Booker. From deep three-point range, offline. We see the Jazz get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the...
And we've got
the Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters will be ready to do whatever's needed.
You have 2 players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Green. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Conley, he's open. Unable to get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside, Green. Barton outside. Outside, Green. Up and over Conley. And it's Green missing. Here's O'Neal, defended by Gordon. Pass to Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Jokic grabs the board. Outside, Green. Here's Gordon. And that one's good. Green.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Now here's Conley. Rejected by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Jam by Jokic.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Barton. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Green. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cut. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
And so here is Denver, following the bucket by the Jazz. Morris can't hit.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Conley. Left side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Jokic has got 5 now.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, Morris with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Barton with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Barton attacking. And the layup falls.
You know, Barton's an improving ball handler, and because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Barton. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Now here's Morris. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got his third bucket of the night. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. From deep, Conley. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They're up.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And Grant, you were named Co-Rookie of the Year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And here's Denver. Morris outside from behind the arc. And another 3 for Denver.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Mitchell with the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. From deep, Jokic. Utah with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Morris passes to Green. Now Jokic. Now here's Morris. Green finds Morris. Shot clock at 5. And there's Green on the assist from Morris.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Barton against Mitchell. On the take. And he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And here's Barton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down. Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
And that one's good from Conley.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Conley. Puts it up. That one a little long. Boy, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
Barton outside. Conley against Morris. Over Gobert. Back to Morris. He takes it in. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Here's Jokic. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's stolen by Green. 32 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Back to Gobert. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Morris passes to Gordon. Can't connect from 14.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And the first half comes to an end. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Denver, they've got Facu Campazzo, also Austin Rivers out there, and it's Bol in at the power forward position. Picked by Gobert. Right side Conley. Knocked away.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Rivers. Over Mitchell. Rivers' shot is off. Utah leading. Bogdanovich into the lane. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Campazzo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Najee. The rebound by Whiteside. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Clarkson, here we go. And that one's good. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Dozier. From deep three-point range. And another miss by Denver. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive, so you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Now here's Ingles. Defense right on him. Fades. Nice shot by Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 9. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And that one dropped.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Rivers, good.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson outside. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. Down low. Another shot. Here's Gay. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Nuggets trail. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Clarkson finds Gay. Here's Oni. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Jazz lead by 9. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Najee.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Campazzo. Conley with some nice D. With 1 on the clock. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Sam, your Jazz dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
In for the Nuggets.
And Utah has possession. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Cole, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Second team foul. In for the Nuggets. Bull.
Conley against Morris. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stop.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Barton outside. Lets it go from deep. Morris finds Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Morris. Now here's Jokic. Here's the 3. And no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Morris against Conley. Stolen by Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Right side Mitchell. Right side Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Barton. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. Morris against Conley. Here's Jokic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. He's all alone. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
1:43 left in the 4th. Conley on the attack. Bull grabs the board. The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And Gordon with the big finish.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
There's the drive. And that one's good from Conley.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Morris finds Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Barton against Mitchell. Barton, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots from the baseline. Mitchell misses. Gordon on the wing. here's Jokic outside. The shot no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both.
Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal.
Here we go.
And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Right side, Bogdanovich. Count it from 12.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
Pass to Powell. Kicks to Hardaway. Porzingis at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Outside Conley. And the pass to Bogdanovich. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Doncic. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. And it's Doncic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, if there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Passes it to Pop. Back to Doncic. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. O'Neal misses. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
First team foul.
Stolen by Michael Conley.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Now, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
And Conley drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell was too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelmed smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. The drive by Doncic. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. For 3, Mitchell. Porzingis with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Pass to Mitchell. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And there's the drive and the dunk by Doncic.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The shot by Powell, no good.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Mitchell outside. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And Porzingis, we go. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Doncic against Conley. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Powell with the steal. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Dallas up 2. Stay.
Your chance dancer. Your chance dancer.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hardaway for 3. A putback. It's good on the putback. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 2 now for the man.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Offensive rebound Mavericks.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal from long range. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And Doncic, here we go. Porzingis with the ball. Conley picks him up. Porzingis against Conley. Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Your jazz dancer.
The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts in selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
Conley with a wide open look. They grab their own miss, and Gobert kicks to Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich, and here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic with it. Now defended by Gobert. Hardaway for 3. Finney Smith passes to Hardaway. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It's Powell on the wing, inside. Some nice passing here by Dallas.
2 minutes remaining in the
And Doncic, here we go.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. Doncic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got 5. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Jazz trail by 6. Into the lane. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Hardaway. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Shoots the 3. His shot misses. And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And thank you, David. And we'll be... halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Brunson against Conley. And here's Brown outside. Bullock kicks to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bullock passes to Brunson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Now, here's Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the way. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Hardaway. Dishes to Powell. Dallas again turning it over. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Clarkson against Brown for the tie. And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Clarkson with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Kleba. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Oni fastest again. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Brown right side. Rebounded by the Jazz. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Down low, he had stolen by Ingles. Intercepted, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Brunson. Now Bullock. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Bullock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal
To
foul.
his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ingles dishes to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Ball stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Brown.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
The pass to Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Gay. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. And Cleveland slams it in.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. There's the drive. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Mavericks leading.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks lead by 4.
All right, Luka's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
And make some noise.
And so here is Dallas. 4-point game on the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway in the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy for the Don.
Here's Mitchell going inside.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Doncic feeling it out. And Doncic throws it down.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Doncic against Conley. He kicks to O'Neal. Passes it to Gobert. To the left wing. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. Powell with the steal. It's tipped. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame. Make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Outside, Porzingis. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Stolen by Mitchell. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Doncic against O'Neal. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. The three for Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
To tie it up. Sensational block.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those. He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jazz trail by 4. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Driving in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man catch?
Doncic against O'Neal. And it's Doncic missing. Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
O'Neal against Doncic. The pass to Hardaway. The drive by Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith for by Conley. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the 4th. 1:06 left in the game. With the drive, Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Doncic against Mitchell.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Hardaway. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Passes it to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. Stolen by O'Neal. Kindly the pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Can't cash in.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle power. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, and he gets it done.
Your chance, Jackson. Are you ready, fans?
Here's Doncic. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regular. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Driving the lane, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Pass to Finney Smith.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Hardaway kicks the foul.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Misses off the left iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now the pass to Pop. Here's Finney Smith. Passes to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 21.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Finally, the pass to Mitchell. To the middle. And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with. That explosive first step and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for foul.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
O'Neal against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Plenty of space. It's good.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Conley finds Gobert. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Bogdanovich now top the key. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. It's stolen by Gobert.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Your chance, Jackson. Let's get loud, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. From deep. Can't knock in the 3. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They had to scrape. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Allie.
Brian, thank you.
Oh, he sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. And it's the Suns to start out. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential. Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Now Ayton, down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
He's perfect from the line this time. About a minute into this first quarter. Picked by Gobert. Conley finds Mitchell. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Here's Conley going inside. The layup off target.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Knocks down the long J.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Driving in. Kept alive. Gobert passes to Mitchell.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Paul for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Outside Bogdanovic. Over to the left wing. Bogdanovic with a screen on Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Crowder, a screen on Conley. Paul for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving inside. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's Booker on the wing. Ball against Conley. Out to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crafty move. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Gobert finds Conley. Bogdanovic with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Paul passes to Booker. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ayton, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Mitchell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Here's Paul. The lead is 2. Pass to Crowder. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. And Utah will come the other way. Bogdanovich with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. O'Neal misses.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And here's Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside Mitchell. Conley finds Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. The shot no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They're up by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Ayton with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Paul for 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Utah trailing here. Down low. The kick out to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Bridges finds Paul. Now Crowder, 4-3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Here he goes. And Booker with the jam.
How about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Brad, you could light it up from 3-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Conley with the ball. Gobert passes to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovich. Booker with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Paul with a steal. Mitchell against Booker. Crowder with it. Inside. Outside for Booker. Takes it inside. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. O'Neal on the wing. Covered by Crowder. Paul with a steal. And they're pushing it up. The pull-up. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 5 points.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Booker. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Onto the floor for the Jazz.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Right side Payne. Let's go with a 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to McGee. Second chance shot. And that one's long.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Oney. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Whiteside. Goes back up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
And that's what you want to do with Whiteside, feeding him the ball in the paint where he makes the defense collapse.
And both free throws good for Whiteside. 7 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Payne. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The Suns leading.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010. It's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to McGee. Outside for Booker. And there's the lob. And McGee with the stop.
Difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Assisted.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. BA played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity. Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Up and over Conley. Now here's Booker. The kick out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Back to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bogdanovich has got 6.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
All right, fans, get it.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Payne.
Fans, your Suns Dancers Dance Team.
They need this. Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
It's Shamet on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Here's Nader, defended by Gay. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. There's the screen by Johnson. And the Suns miss again.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Gay. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Gay up top. Outside, Ingles. Screen by Gay. Clarkson passes to Gay. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
Rudy Gay.
And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Nader. Now here's McGee, defended by Whiteside. Here's Shamet. Oh, they need this. A rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Honey, covered by Johnson.
Phoenix foul. Abdul Nader. That's his 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. And Clarkson with a layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Shamet. Oh, a rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Just a great alley-oop there. Teammates connecting Whiteside with the jam. The D wants no part of that.
And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter up 10. And their defense.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Back to Whiteside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
And a nice show of strength for Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Bogdanovich has checked in for Gay. O'Neal comes in for Ingles. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Oni. Paul can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Paul with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Now here's Paul, and he drives in. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Bogdanovich. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And for Utah, their shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Conley passes to Gobert. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Mitchell against Booker.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Now here's Ayton on the wing. Crowder. And there's the drive. Outside for Booker. Ayton with it. Shot clock at 3. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
For 3, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Booker defending. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And here's Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. They get it again. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's all from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Ball against Conley. O'Neal on the wing. No good on the 3. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Conley. For 3, O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Oh, they get a hand on it. Crowder with a steal. Paul against Conley. Ball passes to Bridges. The shot from 20 feet out, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal
Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Bridges hits them both. The Jazz have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Sinks it from distance.
Three-point field goal.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Crowder, that's good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Conley. So we see the Jazz get the win here.
That's the end of the game.
And they barely squeezed out the win.
fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little...
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. Now here's Gordon. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. 2 teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference. Putting players in position to come out on top.
Outside Conley. Here's the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Launches it. And it's Mitchell missing. 3-pointer. Barton. O'Neal with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. To the inside. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Murray outside. He dishes it to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Gobert the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Outside Bogdanovich. Steps back. 5 on the clock. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Murray finds Barton. Jokic with it. Barton surveying the floor. Free throw line jump shot. Up again. And Murray with the second chance points.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. For Denver, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate. And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell left side. Outside Bogdanovich. For the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Gordon. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Gordon with the screen for Barton. Denver gets it back. Gordon kicks to Barton. The pass to Jokic. Second chance shot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Unable to get that one. And Utah the other way now.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
O'Neal, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 1. Outside Porter. Murray looking around. Cranes the three-pointer. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
Gotta do better against Murray if you're on D. Even from way downtown, he's incredibly accurate.
The drive by Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. He takes it in. Murray, good. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Barton. A three. Right side, Conley. For three, Mitchell. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 1.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Outside Conley. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag. It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. And they're moving it up. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Nice move. Murray, a rebound by the Jazz.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray against Conley. Murray, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Jazz have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Jokic with the steal. 3-pointer. Barton. The shot comes out. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Conley into the lane.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Bogdanovich from deep. Conley's shot is off.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Porter passes to Jokic. O'Neal against Porter. Over O'Neal. Martin from outside. And again, Denver no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Passes it to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Utah ball.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. 56 seconds left now here in the second. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Dishes to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Denver basketball.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray outside. Nice form on the 20-footer. Murray's got 11 points.
And you can't afford to give Murray any room to fire. Just a great scorer who continues to get better.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Conley lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Beyond the arc. Barton, no luck. Down low. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz.
The Jazz.
Thanks for the great interview, David. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray against Gobert. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Gordon. Barton in the corner. Back to Gordon. From downtown. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Utah ball.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Mitchell against Barton. Mitchell gets to Conley. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bogdanovich against Gordon. Stolen by Michael Conley. Jokic with the steal. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 14.
And operating off the ball. Credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Pass Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the pass to Gobert. Over Gordon. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets trail by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Barton. Pops in the layup for 2. Barton's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
And that's an intentional foul. Green, he's checked in for Denver.
Monte Morris. That's his first personal foul. 13.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Jermichael Green.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Rivers. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
I said what section is the loudest? Okay, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer!
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Green deciding where to go with it. The pass to Najee. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Clarkson against Rivers. Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Pocket 6 to the middle. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morris outside. Takes it inside. So they take the lead. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Clarkson goes in. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the way. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
This is a Najee for the 3. Utah with the rebound. And here is Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. To the left side wing. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Whiteside, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Now Morris. Oh, off target. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead by 1.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Murray outside. Martin in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Murray. Conley against Porter. On the wing, Mitchell. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. For 3, Murray. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block, and he recovers it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Conley, and stolen by Barton. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Denver making a switch here. Raji's checked in. Here's the pass to Jokic to tie it up. And again, Denver no good.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
And now only 1 away from being in the
Denver, Nikola Jokic.
And Jokic drops them both.
I mean, he was a second-round pick and now an MVP caliber player. Nikola Jokic has become one of the best offensive centers literally we have ever seen. He can dish it, drive it, shoot it from deep. Incredible touch. This guy is as good as it gets. Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Conley finds Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. Martin defending. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Misses the 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Baseline try. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barton wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 1. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. They set the screen. Murray the pass to Najee. And the layup's good off the glass.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both
ends. Here's O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. Murray for 3. Offensive rebound. Jokic passes to Najee. Murray with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Najee. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. On the wing, Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And Jokic with the rebound. Bogdanovich has gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. Here's Najee. And it's off from three-point range. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, this is to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jokic, Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
O'Neal gets to Conley. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
Brad, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, here's Doncic. And he buries his first look.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
The three from Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Throwing down on the lob.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Crosses over, and Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got 5.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Bogdanovic. There's the double with Doncic. Bogdanovic, no good. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Here's Conley after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Good D by Hardaway. Porzingis passes to Powell. The layup misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And that one's good from Conley.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell with the tip. It's good on the putback.
Always good to see Bogdanovic use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Powell outside. Drives to the hoop. Mitchell against Hardaway. 3-pointer. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Nifty move. Nice move. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell.
Mitchell powers it home. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
As a teenager, yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Conley, he's open. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Oh, what a performance by Luka.
All right, look who's coming out of court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Doncic with it. Pass to Powell, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. It's Doncic with a drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 16.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Now here's Gobert. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. He struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Porzingis in the post. He's guarded by Conley, and the shot goes down. And now a 4-point Dallas lead. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, BA. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Conley against Doncic. For 3, Hardaway. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. Gobert finds Bogdanovic. And that misses. That would have put him up. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Sends it home from three-point land. Hardaway's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Outside Conley. Lets it go from 11. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Hardaway. Inside. Here's Powell. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, BA, when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft you.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Mitchell, soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Brunson on the drive. And Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got 4 rebounds now. They get it back. Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. The Mavericks leading to the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A line change here for Utah. On defense, the Mavericks. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Screen by Gay. Clarkson finds Gay. Back to Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. Gay with the bucket, getting it done inside.
Boy, Gay doing a nice job to corral that rebound. A sneaky good play there. He corralled it and finished it.
Now here's Brunson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Brunson. Off with the layup.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So the Utah 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. 4 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Clarkson finds Ingles. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ingles has gotten his first basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Kleba. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Oni. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Oni. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Now Brunson. About a minute played here in the second half. Marjanovic.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Clarkson attacking. It's deflected. It's Brown on the wing. Ingles defending. And that's a foul. Called on Hassan Whiteside.
That's his
first foul of the game.
First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Marjanovic. Stolen by Whiteside. And here they come. Clarkson for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Gay's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Gay is sneaky now. He'll leak out to find his spot. You've got to be aware of where he is.
And Brunson, here we go. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Ingles. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Utah ball.
Brown with the steal. Here's Bullock. Back to Brunson. Pass to Kleba. He can't get it to go. Gay with the defensive effort. Right side Ingles. Here's Honey. Clarkson with the ball. Brunson defending. Puts up the 8-footer. Here's Whiteside. Tries again. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And the three-pointer goes. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
2 minutes.
Here's Brunson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Ingles. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Conley subbed in for Oni. And the Mavericks with possession here. After the basket by Utah. A nice shot by Doncic.
Way downtown. Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Timeout called. The Jazz.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get
Utah with the ball. They lead by 4. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And it's Doncic on the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second.
It goes on Mike Conley. That's good from Doncic.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic.
Doncic hits them both. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Conley against Doncic. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 6.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Now here's Doncic. Fires from the line. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good from Powell in deep. Powell's got 6.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Doncic against Conley. Up and over Doncic. No good. A bit long that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz out in front, leading by 4. And fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Oh, there's the alley. Outside for Mitchell. And there's a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Doncic against Conley. It's Doncic with a drive. It's blocked by Gobert. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Conley against Doncic. Outside Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Shot clock at 2. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Mitchell against Doncic. For 3, Hardaway. And they'll get another chance. To the inside, Porzingis. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
To Hardaway. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving to the basket. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Inside. Powell's shot is off. Utah leading.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Left side Mitchell. From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
3 points.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Hardaway. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Conley against Doncic. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Clarkson's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
Your Mavericks dance team.
Check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told them, quote, this next stretch could determine the outcome. We can't afford to make a good play on one end and then a bad play on the other end. We need consistency, and we need to stay focused. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Gobert. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
.54 seconds left in the final quarter. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. On the take. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. 27 seconds left in the game. Three-pointer, no good.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Porzingis, who poked away. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there. Outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes